Let me show you how to make the most delicious, sumptuous, mouth-watering Afang soup that you would ever have. You know, the type that they will say, na Calabar woman prepare 'em, na him be this. All right, let's get right into it. For this recipe, I'll be using goat meat and beef, tripe and cow skin, which is shaki and bomo, periwinkle, wild spinach, Okazi leaf, which is the Afang itself, Waterleaf, stockfish head, onions, roughly blended pepper, ground crayfish, dry catfish, palm oil. Use a very good palm oil, very good quality, salt and bullion cubes. In a pot, I'll go in with the goat meat and the beef. And with the tripe and cow skin, I'll add some onions. I'm going to add 2 bullion cubes and some salt. I'll stir to combine properly. Then I'll cover and allow to cook for at least 40 minutes. Because stockfish is usually preserved with some chemicals that are not so good for our health, I would never put stockfish or dry fish straight into my pot of boiling meat. First of all, I'll soak in hot water, allow to dissolve or to break into pieces, then I wash it off and put it into the pot of meat. This is the point where I add some crayfish to the boiling protein. It makes it extra juicy for the Afang soup. I'll go in with some oil, I'll go in with enough oil. This soup requires a lot of oil. At the end of the day, you'll be wondering where all the oil went to, because you have a lot of green leaves, and the wild spinach, which is the Okazi leaf, is very, very dark, like a dark green, so it needs a lot of oil. I'll go in with the water leaf, stir to combine properly, and allow to cook for about 1 to 3 minutes. Then I go in with the pepper. Salt and bullion cubes to taste. Then I'll stir to combine. I'll go in with more crayfish. This recipe requires a lot of crayfish. Finish the soup with crayfish. That is the sweetness of the soup. I'll stir and cover to cook for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, check on the soup and add a little more onions before adding the rest of the ingredients. More crayfish, please. Then I'll add the periwinkle. This gives it the seafood vibes. After adding the periwinkle, do not stir too much, especially if the periwinkle has already been pre-cooked from the market, because it's going to soften and break in the pot. Then I'll go in with the Okazi leaf, which is the Afang itself. For a perfect blend of soup, make sure that the ratio of Afang to Waterleaf is 60-40. The Okazi leaf is meant to be 60%, while the Waterleaf is meant to be 40%. Now I'll mix all that up before adding the final thing on the list, which is the dry catfish. Reason for adding it last is so that it doesn't just break and turn to powder in the soup. You can add more oil if you choose to. Like I did, I added more oil to make the color vibrant. Remember our crayfish, more crayfish. Crayfish is never too much in Afang soup. And then the last on the list is the dry catfish. After adding this, just mix everything all up and give it just about 3 minutes and our soup would be ready. Now take a look at that bubble. If you're a Calabar woman or from the Ibibio tribe, please give me an Ibibio name. I think I deserve one. Now take a look at this. You can pair this with rice, with yam. You can also pair it with your swallow, semo, eba, or whatever it is. Listen, it's time for us to take our food out of Africa. Let us mesmerize our guests. All United States, all my fans in the US, you're welcome to have this soup in my home anytime you come. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed. Bye.